Hi, I am Antoinette Coach Ross, the boss of Project Execute, your vision catalyst. I am coming to you today to talk about the family business meeting. This time last Sunday, my family and I participated in our family business meeting. It was not our normal discussion that we have around the dinner table. This meeting and discussion had intention. I had called the meeting because I knew that those around the table had goals that they were talking about but weren't getting done. And I was guilty as well. And I felt that if I shared them with my family and that we would help each other come up with a plan and hold one another accountable, that this time next year we could say, these are the things that we have gotten accomplished. Now, we all have had our fair share of accomplishments in 2017, but the things that we spoke about during this meeting are very specific. They are goals toward our purpose life that we have talked about, that we dream about, but we are not quite taking action on. We had three questions that we needed to ask. Of course, the first one was, what do you want to accomplish in 2018? We each had to be very specific in what it was that we wanted to accomplish. And it could be as little or as many goals that you wanted to set and be held accountable for. The next two questions were to add flavor and a little oomph to the goals. The second one question was why? Why do you want to accomplish this goal in 2018? And the final question was, what is the value of accomplishing this goal? With each question, we had to go deeper and deeper into why we wanted to pursue these goals, which led us to admit to why they were on our hearts in the first place. Next, once we got that out in the air and everybody could agree on supporting one another in those goals that were written down, I asked the question, what are the obstacles that will keep you from accomplishing these things in 2018? I asked this question because this wasn't the first time we talked about most of these goals, and they are yet incomplete. So this question, what are the obstacles, will help each of us understand and become better accountability partners. Our meeting lasted probably 90 minutes, and we all felt relieved. We felt like we had gotten something in the air, and we also felt like, we're going to be held accountable. We also created a shared document so that we could report our progress in between our calls. We're going to set up conference calls throughout the year in order to make sure that we are on task and to even discuss why we may not be on task. I recommend a family business meeting. My life in the last 38 days has really come into focus, and I wanted my family members to understand this is where my attention will be, what my attention will be on next year. And I wanted them to be able to share with me where their attention will be as well. I recommend a family business meeting because we used it for goal setting, but you may need to use it for future plans, for emergency plans, for when life throws you a curveball. So that when those things happen, you have a plan in place and everyone understands their role in completing the plan. It was very beneficial. It allowed us to express and maybe even learn something new about one another. So if you can make some time in your schedule, I recommend that you do it with your family. If you do not have a family right now, your own intermediate family, use a circle in your inner circle, your circle of friends, who which you will share that you have a vested interest in one another's success in the future. I am Antoinette, Coach Ross, the boss of Project Execute, your vision catalyst. Remember, every decision that you make, and even those you don't, create your life, create wisely. If you find this helpful, please let me know in the comments below.